After her. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys about my food mistakes, the kind of mistake I've made while cooking. Yeah, I hope this mic is working. I recently bought this mic. This is my first time of using it, so I don't know if it's working properly or not. So in case the voice is not clear, so pardon me for it. Let me apologize in advance. So the first mistake I'll be sharing with you guys was when I used ketchup to make a stew instead of tomato. You know, the first year of me living in Europe, in Nigeria, I don't, even up to now, I don't like ketchup. I don't like ketchup like at all. So I came over here. I just went to the supermarket to buy tomato to make a stew. So I just saw this one on the bottle. Yeah, the ketchup was inside the bottle. So I just took it up. I was like, oh, thank God they have blended this tomato already. So it's just for me to add my pepper and the rest of it, and the stew is ready. I started making the stew, fry the meat, do everything possible to make the stew. So after making this stew, it was time for me to test it. It was tasting sugary. I was like, oh, what is this? Did I add a sugar instead of salt? So I tested the salt. It was normal salt that I was supposed to add inside the food. I said, this is salt now. So where is the mistake coming from? So I pick up the bottle of the tomato, because I have checked everything around. There's no sugar around me. So I pick up the bottle of this tomato. When I read it, I saw that it's not normal tomato. They said ketchup. I didn't even look at it from the supermarket. I said ketchup, and I checked the ingredient. There was sugar inside the ketchup. Like, I was like, what is this? Ketchup? I don't know about ketchup. Don't get me wrong. I don't know about ketchup. That was years ago, about long time ago, almost a decade. Yeah, a decade ago. So I have to Google it. So what is this? What is ketchup used for? Yeah, I Googled it to know the usefulness of ketchup. So it was there I learned ketchup is not for making our normal Nigerian stew. Luckily for me, the stew wasn't like too tasty for eating rice. So I have to eat a bit of it and throw the rest away, because of the reason why I ate it was because of the meat I used to prepare it. So I ate the little I can and throw the rest of it away. So the second mistake I made while cooking was adding cinnamon powder inside my stew instead of nutmeg. So there was one time I saw a woman making stew. She added not turmeric, sorry, nutmeg. She added nutmeg inside. She was like, oh, when you add nutmeg inside your stew, it takes the stew to another level. For me, I only add a bit, like a little of it inside meat while steaming the meat. So I said, okay, let me try this this one, I swear, because there is no harm in trying. Yeah. So then I used to hang my condiment on top of the, like where my cooking stove is, on top of it. There are my condiments there. So I just reach out to it, hoping that it was a nutmeg, and I pour it inside. Yeah, I sprinkle generous amount of it inside the stew. I drop it, I turn it. After turning, it was time for me to taste it as well, to know if I want to adjust adjust or whatever. So it was tasting like what I don't know. So, oh my goodness, this is cinnamon. It was cinnamon I added instead of a nutmeg. This stew was very much, like much. I couldn't even eat this stew. Like I couldn't eat it. This was like almost 2 years now, almost 2 years. So I have to immediately, I removed everything and poured the stew away because cinnamon powder. It was when I was making custard for my son. I said, okay, let me add a teaspoon of sugar inside this custard. Lo and behold, it was my salt. It was salt I took, and I poured it inside the custard. After turning it, I said, okay, let me taste it to know if he will like it or not, if it is too much or okay. It was tasting salty. I said, oh my goodness. And it was really salty. You know, there are some salt, even if you put a little, it will go a long way. I don't know if it is all salt. I don't know this kind of salt that is so sharp that extent. This is the kind of salt I have then. It was just a teaspoon of it. Though the custard was much. It was much because he was a child then, still a baby, not child. He was still a baby then, so a teaspoon of sugar is okay for him. So this was really much, so I have to pour it away and make another one for him. So the last mistake I could remember that I made while cooking was cooking without pepper. Cooking without pepper. So first that day I was making, I can't remember what exactly I was making then. I said, okay, let me first of all blend the pepper and onions and put it inside fridge. And put it inside fridge. I don't want it to sit long because I want to wash other things before I will start cooking. So I prep everything, blend this pepper and put it inside fridge. After washing the things I needed to wash, then I started cooking. That is how I forgot this pepper from the fridge. I don't know until after cooking I was testing it. I saw that the thing wasn't peppery at all. I was like, oh, this pepper wasn't enough for this food. Oh, what should I do? So I took a pepper from the freezer. I said, okay, let me blend more to it, not knowing that I didn't add the one I was supposed to add inside. So I have put it inside the blender to blend. Luckily for me, I don't know what took my attention inside the fridge, and I saw that the pepper that I've blended was still sitting inside the fridge. So I have to bring it out and pour it inside the soup. That is how I ended up adding pepper. If not, I could have just cooked that soup and bring it down without adding pepper. So these are the cooking mistake I could remember with cooking. So you guys should share your cooking mistake with me in the comment section. I know every one of us have made some cooking mistake with at some point and the other. So let's share it. Let's interact in the comment section. It will be fun to know your cooking mistake. Let me know if mine is crazy or yours is more crazier than my own. If you get what I mean. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. Adios.